team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. They retain possession, but that's a huge loss.
Oh, my gosh, the defense is attacking that football. That ball's on the ground. They almost come up with a turnover on the first play of the game.
So behind the 6, second and long from their 14. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Now it's second down here. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. No turnover. Offense recovers the fumble. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Pressure is coming. Pressure comes, and once again, no escape.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
They'll punt it from inside their own 10. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. So the offense with the first and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so second and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's got a man down the middle. Explosive play, and the offense will set up now inside the 30-yard line.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
And the Terrapins with first and 10 here. Receiver in motion now. Toss play to the outside. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get... by the running back. Scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The Terrapins pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Using his legs, it's Raiola. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. They'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, there's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Running right through tacklers. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. And this one is right through. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job of the coverage team. And the Washington offense retakes the field here. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. First play of the drive, they look to the right. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Play action fake, looking to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Great conversion here for this Washington offense and another first down. And I'll tell you, this guy's living up to the expectations of a Washington quarterback. They've had some great play out of that position over the years.
First down here for this offense. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The shotgun running play call. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
I love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. An inside give now from the shotgun. Looks like Washington will have the first down. And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on.
Good job by this Washington offense to be able to execute there and pick up this first down. And this back is starting to really show what he's all about, that combination of speed and power, living up to that lofty standards that Washington running backs have.
It's a quick grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and
he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Huskies.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT makes the score 7-3. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. Kept out of the end zone last time, had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? On first down, it's play action. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
Tough spot here, second and long at the 20. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Grab down the middle. It's Wyola. And the defense brings him down.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Check this out. Offense going for it inside their own 40. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And the Terrapins will have to punt this one away. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's that defense shifting again. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Quick completion to the tight end. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Hit as he released it. And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So second down after the incompletion. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. He'll look to throw it here on second down. Using his legs on the scramble. Defense will make the stop, and what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the catch. Gets some space around the 30. The 10. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Washington. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. Said, Chris, just throw him the football. He makes the catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Offense is back out on the field now. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Keeping it on the ground here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can...
The pass is intercepted. And he's got some open field ahead. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
The Huskies will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Huskies. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
Returner decides to fair catch this. Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Off the play fake on first down. Looking for the wide out. Looked over the middle, but it's incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Play action fake, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. He finds a man open on the right side downfield. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He fires this throw, and it's intercepted. Tackled after a short return to the 19, but a huge takeaway in the red zone.
Chris, I think I could hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping them out of the end zone.
The offense gets a chance to start with a short field. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Catch made on the left side. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offensive coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And the extra point splits the uprights. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Maryland offense is back out on the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Play action here on first down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground. The next tip ball could be going the other way.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain. The Terrapins will line up on 1st and 10.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on the third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
That completion makes it second and short. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. The short completion of the tight end. Tackled inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down. And the Terrapins will try to keep this drive moving. On first down, it's play action. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
When they don't make the completion here, the timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this.
And the freshman making an impact play there.
Well, that's their second sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy is going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
They'll bring him down short of the marker, and now it's going to be a fourth down.
Love to see quarterbacks try to keep a play alive. He gave it everything he had here. He came up short of the first down. Boy, he gave him a chance.
It's a fake. It's flipped back to the kicker. He's looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. He cannot escape. Defense with a sack. This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up second and long. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure, just got it away.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback.
It's a deep throw down the right sideline. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's third down. But he's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
No, kick it away here. He'll field the punt. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. The return man flashing his elusive speed. They finally get him, but it's a big gain. Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. Single back takes the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Gets rid of it on the move. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. But a huge collision. Blow delivered there by the linebacker. So we reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle made at the 26. Good enough for a first down.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
So now it's third and short from the 23. Potential four-down territory. Let's see what the third down call is. Looking to throw it again. Lets it fly to the wideout. He makes the grab. Makes the catch at the 10-yard line. Offense threatening now.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to...
And he gets to the up and over the man. Coach makes the decision to go for a two-point conversion. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Caught, completion. And we're able to get him down.
Hey, how about this defense there? Nice job rallying to the football to keep them short there as they tried that two-point play.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Pass caught. 2nd down now. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Boy, Chris, to me, the defense looks like they're dropping back in zone coverage, worried about a pass play here on 3rd down. Instead, the offense elects to run the ball, catches them off guard, and it's good enough for a 1st down.
He's on the run, launches deep. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
I love how this quarterback, Chris, is able to keep this play alive by scrambling away from that pressure, getting to his left, buying some time, just unable to connect it to his receiver downfield.
2nd down, they're going to throw it. He's going to take another shot right here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Huskies. This offense really clicking.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this 1st half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this 1st half.
Miller's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Huskies will kick it off to begin the 2nd half. This one will be fair caught. Maryland offense is back out on the field now. And they'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Pass rush closing in. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a 1st down. The Terrapins begin a new series here, 1st and 10. One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defensive coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. He's running out of time here. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Man, really good job here by the defense, flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making the tackle short of the first down.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Fires it on the move. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle quickly after the catch, but the ball moves all the way to the 30.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Well, you wonder if the receiver adjusted his route to get closer to that first down line. Whatever he did, it works. Move the sticks.
And here's the handoff. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7. This is becoming a long drive. Here's play number 9. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Receiver makes the grab. Brought down at the 7. Completion moves him closer to the goal line.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
They'll try the option play here. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Terrapins.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And he is stopped short. The two-point try fails. He can't cut this lead further. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He'll return it from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? The 30. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Washington. And the route is on.
Oh, I love to watch this offense. It's one thing to study the film, but to watch these guys in person, you saw it the first half, seemed to score at every possession. And here they are coming out to start the second half with another touchdown.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. The kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage, but he should have left the ball in the end zone. Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Here's the handoff. They'll tackle him about the 15-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
The pocket breaking down. Breaks free. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
They call the counter play here. Brought down before it could tackle to produce a solid gain there. And the Terrapins will bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And here comes the fake punt attempt. Looking to throw. He'll try a pass here. And the pass is caught off the fake, but can he get there? There's the tackle, but they catch the return team by surprise and convert it for a first down.
Wow, what a Good call here by the coach. And how about the arm by the up man? What an impressive throw for that first down.
A quick throw out left, complete. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
They'll run it here. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And an explosive gain moves the ball across midfield. They'll spot it at the 42.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense?
3:25.
Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And the junior gets home making a sack there.
Man, it has been a rough night for this poor offensive line, and it's only getting worse. That's 5 sacks they've now given up so far in this game alone.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. He's moving out of the pocket now. It's going to be incomplete. Trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Running out of time in the pocket. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
2nd down after that previous play. They'll hand it off. And tackled after a small pickup there.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
And the quarterback dropping back. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a 3rd down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
2nd down play coming up.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Worked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today. This Washington offense is moving quickly down the field.
Easy.
Quick throw caught on the left side. Touchdown, Huskies. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. Now, just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With the spot and the natty on the line, you need your guy to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Finding some room at the 25. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down at the 47.
And it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
Looking to throw it on first down. Pressure is coming. Scrambling around now, looking downfield.
Chris, I think the pressure is taking a toll on this quarterback. You can just tell the pass rush is affecting his progressions and his willingness to throw it away.
He shreds the tackle. He's got a first down and more. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Some hard running there through a tackle. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, "Where in the heck was that all game?" Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. That right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
The Terrapins looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. In the red area, it's Raiola. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line made up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And he knocks that one right through. So they get the 3 points, but this remains a large deficit. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. On the move. Still going. It's a foot race. Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! That is an unforgettable moment for that kick returner. A touchdown in a playoff game.
Great blocking to set this return up, and of course you can see his natural instincts as a runner. Once he got through that initial surge from the coverage unit, nobody's going to stop him from scoring.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
56, Maryland, 18.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackle at the 7-yard line. That's good coverage, but a bad decision to bring it out. Maryland offense is back out on the field now. They settled for a field goal last time out. Let's see what they can do this time. First down, looking to throw the football. Receiver makes the catch. That'll pick up the first down. He's brought down to the 21. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
He's looking to make a big play downfield. He's picked for a third time tonight. Can he take it all the way? Across the 40. And look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long. Now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
And this drive has now reached the red zone. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Chris, this back has had a great day. They're winning the football game. I just looked at my stats. This guy's at 99 yards on the day. You can tell how badly he wants to cross the 100-yard threshold. He's been superb today.
Finds an open target on the left side. Touchdown, Washington. And this one is getting ugly. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Makes a quick catch. Finds room at the 30. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Past the 20. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Terrapins. Kicking team out for the PAT try. Here, oh, they flip it to the kicker. He's looking to throw. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down.
On the double. Cut it, cut it. Cricket.
Takes the handoff on the counter play. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there as this clock continues to wind down. This offense has had a great day.
And the single back takes the handoff. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that 1st down marker. The Huskies will look to convert here on 4th down.
29 Philly.
Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. And he picks up the 1st down, tackled at the 32. And there it is, the fourth-down conversion that should just about secure the W, Kirk.
You got to love a head coach that really believes in his guys. Coaching with the lead late. I love that he's coaching to win, not coaching not to lose. Goes with an aggressive approach. It pays off because that offensive line opens that hole up and the back gets just enough to secure a victory with that first down. This has been a great game and a great opportunity for this offense to show what they've been all about all year. They win today and they advance to the next round.
Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.